Welcome, my friends, to Gaming Industry and Finance, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets. And my friends, so the last week was just crazy for the stock market overall. So if you invested like in stocks like Tesla or Palantir, you made a lot of money. You made a lot of money, and congratulations on this. If you invested this weekend, for example, also in Bitcoin, you also make a lot of money. So, but the problem is, if you invested in gaming companies, and I'm not only invested in gaming companies, as I always tell you guys, if you invested in gaming companies, you didn't really make a lot of money. So therefore we have to think about if the thesis of gaming companies, how long do we, or better said, how long do you think it takes until those companies come back? So, well, what is the macroeconomic circumstances, the macroeconomic context that we need that those companies come back? Do we really need way lower interest rates? Do we need a new consumer spending spree, especially in North America and in Europe? Do we need better relations between the US and China? Is this all those conditions that we need? But the problem is we don't really know if these conditions are coming. And also, a lot of gaming companies are obviously European companies, because EA had a good day and Take-Two also had a good day. So therefore, a lot of European gaming companies are still having trouble. The interest rates are still too high, and overall the macroeconomic, the economic situation in the major European countries like Germany or like in France is still a problem, my friends. And then we have the geopolitical environment, but this should not really impact so much the gaming industry as I would think. But hey guys, so therefore, in my opinion, so it's getting a little bit better. As you can see, the open gains now, so the overall gains are now 6,790 in the minus. So Microsoft helped me to get some money back, and then daily I was on Friday down 800. And when I compare this with my other portfolio, where I also have a lot of tech in it, so my overall portfolio made a lot of cash during this time. So this is obviously the only one part, and therefore I'm always telling you guys, you have to invest in different companies in different branches. So don't concentrate now just invest in the gaming industry because you hear it here on my channel. So this channel is about the gaming industry, but it's not necessarily a recommendation to only invest in gaming industry. So better buy an ETF if you want to buy something diverse, small amounts in certain stocks. But don't take this as a financial advice. I'm just a YouTuber, retail investor, and a gamer. So therefore, my friends, so let's see where we stand. So just overall quickly, this is the overall situation. Then of course I have the weekly, and I think the weekly is a little bit more interesting to see some trends. And after this, we also check out some of the charts. So we're not going too much in substance here. If you want substance videos, then please check out my specific videos I made about those companies. I guess more or less each of those companies had already gotten several videos where I talk about the substance and where I tell you what I think about those different companies. So CD Projekt, still my second biggest position. Microsoft, of course, is doing quite okay. Could do in general a little bit better in comparison to other big tech companies. CD Projekt is for me again in the minus, was actually nicely in the plus at one point. Ubisoft around about 30% in the minus. Take-Two was closing minus 70% on Friday. I'm finally in the plus again. Pull Up Entertainment, Focus Entertainment, the guys behind Space Marine 2, is unfortunately back in the minus. Frontier had a terrible week. We're going to check this out quickly. And then here a company, CI Games, where I bought way more stocks than I probably should. But hey, therefore you don't copy what I do, because I have now round about, let's say 2,500 euros in CI Games, still 15% in the minus, but I'm looking very optimistically in the future of this company. Square Enix up in the plus, Embracer still terrible. So I'm not buying more. So I want to see Embracer actually, that the whole situation with Embracer, the split up into 3 companies, is solving the issue. Otherwise, I'm not interested in Embracer anymore. So I got my lesson with Embracer. Digital Pros also falling. Tencent falling again. Paradox stable in the plus for me. Playtika was in the plus actually at one point, and now it's back a little bit in the minus. I'm happy they came back. Corsair is a total catastrophe. I don't even have any. I don't know. I don't know when the hardware market actually for in the gaming industry with Corsair. When is this changing again? I really don't see it. Team 17 in the minus. Unity also total disaster. So my problem was I bought this stock when we were first crashing again after the bubble, the COVID bubble, and then Unity of course were crashing, and I was buying some more because I thought like, so they're coming back. But yeah, that's now already 2-3 years, and sometimes you have to wait very long, or you better sell those stocks. I mean, if I would sell now Corsair and Unity, I would at least get out round about $3,000, and those $3,000 I could invest in something else. But of course, then I have to accept that my investment thesis for Corsair and Unity was a total disaster, and I lost like $9,000. So, but also saying that I made a bit money on those 2 companies before in the bubble. So not necessarily $9,000, so would be a little bit less than. Bigben, big disappointment in Bigben Interactive. Capcom in the plus again, good company. 11-bit, we check out the chart immediately. Playway also, we have to check out the charts, very interesting. Remedy, also recommend to look at the chart if this is now a good moment to buy some more, at least for myself. Then we have Nintendo in the plus. I should have bought more Nintendo when I was buying the first tranche. No, I do it right. I buy now a little bit, and when they fall, I buy a bit more. So I'm averaging down in companies where I think they are good companies, like a Nintendo is a good company. Nexon, almost in the plus again. Nacon, a total catastrophe as well. It's so sad to see. Starward Industries, yeah, well, we have to see if they ever going to make a second game. If not, it's basically a dead company. DontNod Entertainment is also extremely sad, and I'm so happy, guys. I mean, I bought this company just because I like the games and I like the company, but I didn't know this company is probably one of the worst companies that I bought from the gaming companies. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. So 85% down, and I'm not averaging down now. Maybe I averaged down when we had 50 cents, something like this. But before, hey, you don't see any more money there. So. Okay, let's have a little look at the overall, at the weeklies. I think the weeklies is here very interesting. So let's scroll a little bit in, open positions, the weekly. So the overall I had told you already. So weekly 11-bit is up. Weekly CI Games is a little bit down. Ubisoft is 5% down weekly. Remedy is unfortunately 8% down. Playtika 5% up. I'm rounding a little bit. Digital Pros 3% down. Nacon 3%. Paradox 3%. Square Enix 3% up. Bigben 3% down. Nintendo 3% up. Capcom 5% up. Good to see this. CD Projekt is basically trading to the sideline on this incredible week. Polar Entertainment 3% up. Frontier terribly 15% down. Embracer 4% down. Thunderful Group also a gaming company from Sweden 10% down. DontNod Entertainment, it's a catastrophe, 11% down on the week, so that's for me only $9. Team 17, 6% down. Starward 1% up. Nexon 1%. Starbreeze 1% up. Down, I mean. And ENAD 8% up, and Microsoft 3% up. That's where we make the money. So those are the weekly. So also, Take-Two, we had some numbers coming in, so let's have a quick look at Take-Two. Stock was, as I said, on Friday, then basically trading sideways. Guidance, so Q2, gap never, so actual 1.35, Net revenue and the guidance was lower. That's good. Operating expenses are a little bit higher than expected, or than the guidance. GAAP net loss was kind of in between, a little bit lower. And then the GAAP EPS, earnings per share, is a bit lower. So Q2 net bookings were 1.47 billion, which was at the top of our guidance range, driven by strength in Grand Theft Auto and Borderlands franchise. RCS, recurrent consumer spending growth, rose 6% for the period, which was slightly above our guidance of 5%. Mobile increased high single digits, driven by the addition of Match Factory and strong growth in Toon Blast, which was partially offset by declines in our hyper-casual mobile portfolio and Empires and Puzzles. NBA 2K grew low single digits, while Grand Theft Auto Online was flattish. So operating results were above our guidance range, largely due to a shift in timing of marketing expenses within the year. So, and all the rest, I'm leaving it here because the only thing that counts, guys, investors presentation, the only thing that counts is when it's coming. Grand Theft Auto 5, when is it coming? Do we have some information here? Development studio staff, what's going up? Expanding market opportunity. Gaming industry has strong secular tailwinds, so that's a slide I always like to highlight. So, estimated 3.4 billion global video game players in 2023. Plus 3+ billion active global video game players. Interactive entertainment market estimated at 222 billion. 77 million next generation console outstanding. Interactive entertainment is the number one entertainment vertically. CAGR expected for the mobile gaming market, so 4% up. There were nearly 88 billion mobile gaming downloads, and mobile tablets markets reached 136 billion in gross bookings. So on this background, there's money to be made. So Rockstar, and then 2K. So 2K, Zynga. I once owned Zynga as a dedicated company. Yeah, pipeline definition. So pipeline definition. Immersive core. Mobile new iteration of prior releases. Yeah, remasters. I'm not a big fan of remasters. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. But for PC, it's good to get Red Dead Redemption, the first one. So recommend you to check it out if you're interested in this. Let's look at some charts. So snaily snail, guys. And I sold it. I told you I sold it at $2.03. Someone said, nah, it's going up even more. But hey, guys, I'm too long in this game. I know when you have a candle of 156%, you're going to sell it, guys. It's just what you do. If you have this candle, you're just selling it. You're not holding. There's no reason that you hold. You get out. So, not getting into snail in again. Maybe around about $70 cents, but not before. Playtika. I like Playtika coming back. So this looks like a nice cup holding or something, how we call it. So good chances that we actually come back here. So good to see. Nice chart. Digital Bros. So we had a little run up, 24%, and as you can see, run up, it goes down, run up, it goes down. So this actually has a nice trading pattern. So maybe from trading perspective, not too bad. So what I'm going to do, I put a little order on the around 820 and 30. You don't do this. It's just what I do, guys. So. Nacon, I do nothing. I don't even want to sell anymore. I think Nacon is a total catastrophe. It's so sad to see. I mean, they look, guys. And now, if some gaming developers here, gaming studios are listening now, are watching my channel. AA, just read AA is dead. AA gaming is dead. And probably indie gaming, kind of this, what happens on Steam indie gaming is also that the low quality indie gaming is dead too, because I get so many Steam keys. So do I play those games? No, guys, of course I'm not playing those games. So do I I market those games? No. Why would I do? Why would I destroy my brand by marketing games that I don't like? So obviously, I'm not doing this. But still, people send you keys, Steam keys, constantly. So Nacon is AA. So Nacon has to get like CI Games in the AAA market. CI Games is doing well. They want to go in the AAA market. But if Nacon stays in the AA market, this company is just go puff. So it disappears. So and then it's sad because I lose my money. Remedy. So a new DLC for Alan Wake came out. Alan Wake 2. In my opinion, they should have just released it on Steam. Go bite the bullet, as you say. They should have done it. They should have not built on the Epic Game Store. So this was, in my personal opinion, a big mistake by Remedy. But hey, they're going to go also with the next games again on the exclusivity, PC exclusivity deal with Epic Games, just to get a pipeline, to get a back catalog. You can do this, it's fine, but I think it's from an investment point of view, it's not the right approach. You want your games to be on Steam. It's simple as this. So if someone watches now from Remedy, you're doing a mistake. So therefore, I'm not purchasing more shares of Remedy before it reaches like 10, 11 euros. So I don't think this company is worth more when it goes the PC exclusivity Epic Games approach. So no, then it's not worth it. So just saying. Paradox. Like, look at this. Choop, 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 choop. That's actually also a nice trading. Nice trading pattern. So, but is it going to continue to run like this? Now it's over too long time. So, but basically trading sideways, getting in now. I don't think getting in now is a good idea. So, except you think that the gaming market in general goes up. Also here, also has some similar trading patterns. So here's the question we have to break through actually now, this downward trend. So you can see some downward trend developing Square Enix. Bigben. Yeah, there's no trading pattern at all except short. So 32 million market range now. I mean, hello guys. So how is this possible? All right. So, well, I mean, I couldn't imagine that we break through the lowest of the lows. I mean, what is going on with this company? So at the moment, I don't even know. I couldn't imagine they just go bust. So Nintendo, nice chart overall. When the new Switch 2 comes out, some nice announcements. If the new Switch 2 is going to be a bit like the first Switch, then I see positive for Nintendo. Capcom, also a nice upward trend, but it doesn't have to always go like this, guys. So we can also see Capcom coming back. So it's not something Capcom. I would be a bit cautious to now expect that we continue what started, let's say in 2018-20. This I don't know. Trees are not growing into the sky with a gaming company like Capcom. Yeah, CD Projekt, my friend. CD Projekt. So we want to come back to the trend line. We want to kill the Fibonacci retracement, and it doesn't look so bad at this point. So it looks like we're building here some support at the 160 slotties. So why not? Why not? Possible. It's all possible that we can get over. We get sustainable over the Fibonacci retracement, and now Witcher 4 already got some sort of a dummy page on the GOG platform, so very cool. So I don't exclude we go back to the 200 slotties. I mean, CD Projekt is one of the most important gaming companies out there, so I hold my stocks. My second biggest position, as I told you, Snail. Let's look here at the Take-Two chart. So here's the Take-Two chart. Yeah. Looks not so bad, guys. 16% up. So it looks like a company, a US gaming company. I mean, 31 billion market share. I mean, it's also one of the most important gaming companies. But it looks they are consolidating and still growing. So I like this. I really like this. So EA, Also, let's have a look at the 8 chart. Also here, EA, all-time high, my friends. All-time high here at $70-90. EA is the worst company. It's the worst company in the world. I don't like EA. They make terrible games. All those haters and complainers and everything, you know. And then, now we're at almost $160, guys. $160. Wow, 10 bagger. 10 baggers. It's 2013. Who would have thought this? I mean, the football games, the NFL games, the soccer games, all of this is way too important. So I'm actually a bit annoyed now that I put my order in EA always too low. So never got my order got executed. Frontier, baby. 40% up in October, November. 24% down. So question is this a downward trend that's sustainable? Or are we breaking through this to the upside? Yeah, Roller Coaster 2 came out. Theme park game. So not so successful. But holding, wait and see. This is Embracer, as I told you already. Nothing interesting to see here. So either that we're going in the direction of the Fibonacci retracement 38. So this is a terrible chart here. So going up, down. So maybe for some traders they made some money, but for long-term investors it's a terrible chart overall. But I see that there could be something changing, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, that's the DontNod chart. So looks like it's going to zero. What do you think? Team 17. So I put at 160 pounds GBX. How you say dollar, pounds, pence. 160. I put an order in. I think that's a nice 160 to 180. That's actually not too. That's a nice range if you overall like the company. I like the company. I think they in the quality indie market they have good chances. Starward Industries trading sideways. Are we going to get some nice run up here? Was this the turnaround here? Was this turnaround on 24th of June? It could be, my friends. It could be. Maybe not. Maybe. So turnaround here. I want to see an announcement for a new game. Yeah, pull up, I guess, is going to stay for longer than you expect in the range of the 20 to 25 euros. And we're not going to see so quickly 50 euros. So probably I'm going to take some profits at one point, since I don't really think that they are able to be sustainable higher than 25, 23 euros, 25 and 30 euros. So, but we see they have a huge debt level. Bloober, I sold Bloober. I told you I sold Bloober because I wanted to buy more Bloober. So I have an order in Bloober, but I also sold Bloober. So here I'm just waiting for some trading signal, and then I guess it's a point for me to just get in and forget that I sold it. Playway, I think Playway looks decent right now. So each time the resistance or the support lines are functioning, they are working. So if we break through this here, if we break there through, then it's not cool, but for the long term doesn't look so bad. CI games, I bought some more, but I'm showing you the chart here. So maybe I buy some more at 150, 145 slotties. Are we going back to 6 slotties? I mean, someone just needs... It's a stock that has a huge risk of pumping. If there's one, let's say, Polish fund or a huge investor that thinks it's time now to pump the CI games, it's possible. But I also stock under 1 slotty. It's also not excluded. So it's a high risk investment. It's like a bet. It's like high risk bet, my friends. Ubisoft. It looks like the worst is over. It looks like the worst is over, my friends. Does it? Does it look like the worst is over? I mean, I like Ubisoft games. I play a lot of Ubisoft games recently. Yeah, it can still go back down to the 10 euro, so it still can go back down. So not everything, so it still can go back down. So hold your horses, guys. It can still go down, and it still can go back up to 20 euros. So I have like 19 years as my average, so around about here. So I'm fine now. I'm fine now. When it goes even more down again, back to the under 10 years, I will purchase some more. I will purchase some more and take some profits if I get in the profit line myself. Yeah, just here Atari. I'm not investing in Atari, but there's some guy that always talks about this on X. I personally don't think Atari is a sincere gaming company anymore. So they're just a lifestyle marketing company. Could could be okay, could work, but then yeah, I mean, look at the chart. So if you think the lifestyle company has a chance to come back, then yeah, sure, why not? All right, guys, so leaving it here. This is my portfolio update, my weekly roundup. So I do those videos mostly when I don't have time to make in-depth videos and not a lot happens. So this week I was more busy with my regular portfolio than with my gaming industry portfolio. But if you're interested also in dedicated specified videos, so I still will upload them. I still plan to keep this channel alive, so don't forget this. So I still like this channel. I still like the format, the ideas, and it also helps me to become a better investor and become a better YouTuber, of course. So therefore, if you like this, comment, like, and subscribe, and then I see you next time. But for now, we'd say the long format updates is quite the way to go. So for once a week, and if we get in earnings seasons and we get some nice development, some nice momentum in different stocks, of course, then I will make some videos. Otherwise, also follow me on X. You know, there I am a bit more responsive to write something about new gaming companies. All right, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.